We call the benevolent beings of light, archangels, and ascended masters to guide and inspire us during this forum. Our forum's vision is to bring the understanding, tools, discipline, and support for those seeking to enter the straight and narrow path, the road less traveled, that will lead us along effectively and steadily through the ascension process. Integration of our human experience with our divine origin is moving us full circle to achieve our divine potential. So be it. Amen.
Amen.
We thank you for answering the call from on high to attend the forum. Let us join our hearts and minds in preparation to receive the blessings offered. We ask that you please release your day from your mind and center yourself. Breathing in deeply and release. Breathe in deeply and release. Now take a deep breath in and release. Relax the tension in your body and your mind. Now bring your full attention to the forum. Be fully present in order to receive and fully retain the discourse gifts. John, would you please begin with the opening with Jesus?
Next is the quote. It's really a good one. Realize that your world is only a reflection of yourself. Stop finding fault with the reflection. Attend to yourself. Set yourself right, mentally and emotionally. The physical self will follow automatically. So true. Thank you, John. Okay, so we have one video tonight because it's a long one. Please bear with the commercials. There's nothing we can do. I just hope it's not the poop ones. And we're not going to record the oh yeah, we are. Sorry. Absolutely, we're going to record it. And you can watch it again and again. You can go to the YouTube, or you can, just find it from the link. It's good when you hit the YouTube though. The language of God. First of all, divine source is where it all comes from. The energy was given to us. for us to use in a loving manner. And we took that energy in and we started experimenting with it over the centuries. We didn't know what to do with it at first. We were very careless with it. So slowly but surely, our energy was kind of put on hold. And we were really not able to do the damage that we were doing. All of us, we all practiced till we got it right. Watching a little 2-year-old use their energy is a very good example of what we did over the centuries. How we just kept running and kept doing, banging into things, knocking things over. And that's how we learned and we grew. The language of God is the energy emitted from us into the world, causing, as it was stated there, energy to express in the universe. Just us, each one of us, by our thoughts, our words, and our actions. It caused ripples going out into the universe. And this matrix that we're in eventually sends it back to us. It used to take like 10 years for it to come back. Now it'll knock you out in a matter of hours. Comes right back to you to make you absolutely conscious of what you were thinking and how it affected the universe by how it came back to you and you experienced your own energy. We think others are doing things to us. It's us doing to ourselves. The sender is the receiver. But sometimes we forget. We forget what we were thinking. We forget how we dealt with something or what triggered us or what upset us. That's why I'm always saying to you, stay out of the drama because it affects how your energy is high or comes down. And then you start thinking about it and you're sending that worry out into the universe. You see? This is everything you do. You must be conscious of everything you do. What you practice, where you go. The things we did when we were in tribes, we don't do that anymore. We don't do that. That's ancient history. Our ancient history. What we do now is focus on source and how we can serve source. How do we serve source? If God is inside you and we're here on the planet, what we do, we're representatives of the source. And so we came here to build a beautiful world. And we did at one time. We did. And then we got caught up. We got caught up in the mire of the temptations all around us. We shut off our third eye, which is our connection to the divine realms. And we were pretty much lost. The language of God is pure energy. When it's pure, it's based on love, kindness, gentleness, no judgment, no fear, no anger, none of that. But as time goes on and we witness things and we experience things, we took on a lot of the negative energy. However, this is your doorway into heaven. Live consciously. If you catch yourself judging anything, stop yourself immediately and bless it. You know how we were talking about saying the mantra, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. That's what this guy was talking about. He was saying affirmations, which it is. And if you say that, I set my clock for all of the numbers when they repeat 111, 222, 333, 444. My alarm goes off and I do the prayer. I stop whatever I'm doing. And I say that I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. That's all you need. You don't need to go off into big, long talks. You don't need to say a million things that you are. But if you're struggling with something, you say the opposite. Like if you're fearful, you say, I am completely in God's hands. You reverse it. You take away the negative and bring in the positive. But on a regular basis, to say, I am the light, love, and truth, that is like the whole basket of goodies right there. But work on the things that you know you have issues with, the lack of trust. And then you tell yourself, I believe. I believe. I trust. I'm safe. I'll be guided. Make sure you say the opposite of the judgment or the negative thoughts. In these days, when everything is being given to us to empty ourselves, it's very difficult because we're watching all these things coming from outside us at us. And it's like piling on top of people that are still dealing with the old stuff. Emptying ourselves is what it's all about right now. Anything that troubled you, anything that made you fearful, anything that you felt stifled or held back, let it go. It doesn't belong to you anymore. You bought it line and sinker because you had those experiences. But that's not you today. In order to become the light of God, fully orchestrating with our 12 strands of light feeding us, we have to empty out the blocks emotionally, mentally, so that our bodies can rebuild, so that the energy can flow freely, so that we can appreciate energy and use it well. Use it to love, to support, not only ourselves, but others. Not try to fix them, not try to make their life easier. Let them go through what they need to, just like you did and are. If you're physically going through something, bless it. Bless it. Say thank you to your body that it knows what to do when it needs to let go of toxins, or if it needs to rework some area of your body. It knows what it needs to do. It has an intelligence of its own. Every cell knows where it is and what its job is. It's quite remarkable. We're going through a molecular change. So that means on a cellular level and further, everything, energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we are changing right now. Our bodies are preparing for the new earth. A frequency that is so much higher. In a lot of ways, we have come far. We have pretty much gotten through a lot of the 3D stuff, the 4 negative, and even some of the 4. But we're preparing for 5. And when you are in 5, it's a very different experience than it is here. And you'll always be growing. So the language of God is energy that you emit and how you use it and what your part is in this world. What is your part? Your part is to experiment with energy to make a difference in the world through love, honor, respect, integrity, all of the attributes of God. That's what our job is. We came here to do that. So when we listen to the baloney that's on the news and get ourselves all worked up and angry, we at that moment are causing tremendous ripples because we're gaining so much light and power in our energy that we can do more damage than any 10,000 people on the planet, the sleepers. We really need to be responsible with the energy. And as we do so, our lives become a whole different experience where everywhere you go, people just feel so much love for you. But what they're really loving is the light, that energy emitted from you. They just can't get enough of you. They love it. And they want more. They want to be with you. Just because you're so lovable, you're so full of light. They can too. They can too. And when you are in their presence, your energy field is teaching them. You don't teach them, your energy does, from the frequency that you're vibrating at. It sounds like science fiction, but it's not. It's absolutely true. There's more going on when you're quiet than when you're speaking. There's more going on when you just walk in a state of love than if you stopped and talked to each person trying to help. What they need is the light. What they need is your focus on them, to feel love for them and compassion for their suffering, not to fix them. They're here to fix themselves. Setting the example of love, true love, that's what we do. Just being ourselves. Our natural state is love. It's so easy. It takes all the work out of life. We stop trying to save the world. We stop feeling a sense that we have to do this or have to do that. We don't have to do anything but keep healing ourselves, keep loving ourselves, come away from all of these setups that everybody feels they've got to do certain things and follow certain people. And it isn't that. It isn't about following anything but your instincts inside. Being with people of like mind, you can share your thoughts and they'll respect and honor you. If you have people in your life that are beating you down, look at it carefully. See what you can do to get that out of you so that you no longer have to be in that state. We punish ourselves. People are helping us see what we do to ourselves, how people speak to us, how they respond to our needs. This is how you know what you're doing to yourself inside. They're not bad. They're in service. When we get to a point where we don't need that service anymore because we've got enough information, we don't have to expose ourselves to the pain. We already have what we need. Now, in my case, the pain stopped with the same people that were bringing pain to me. And I got to see that it was mine all along, not theirs. I was so powerful that it took 10 people constantly at me for me to break 10. And my heart broke. But what it did was it allowed me to see clearly. I allowed God in to show me the way. And that's when my whole life turned around. Everybody's story's a little different. Everybody's. But from our life experiences, we've become the people that we are today. Anything that's going on in your life, don't call it bad, call it good. And then go inside and find out what it meant to you. That energy coming at you and from you is very important for you to be aware of. Mindfulness, living with your eyes wide open and your ears too, so that you can really know what's going on. From a 3D perspective, we think it's punishment and a horror story, but it isn't. Everything's happening for the good. So when things hurt, go inside and take responsibility that you're hurting. You see? And then deal with the emotions. Deal with them. Don't hold on to them. Don't feel that you're going backwards or you're stuck. You're not stuck. The only time things repeat itself is when we didn't get the full lesson or understanding and we didn't do the work on ourselves. Somebody said to me the other day, I'm really hurting, but I don't have time right now to take care of it. I'll do it on the weekend. I said, are you kidding me? I said, you just missed the greatest opportunity because you think you're going to be back in that state of agitation again when nobody's at you. You won't. That's your holy moment. You go off by yourself and take care of it. 5 minutes is no big deal. You can do this. The language of God comes through you into the world, into the universe, and beyond. Anybody that doesn't understand that God lives inside them doesn't understand what the holy breath is. God animates you and is experiencing life through you. And that energy that God gives us when it's not used for good comes back to us to show us what we did, what we thought, how we acted, what we said. Not to punish us, to make us aware. How would we know? Did you ever have somebody say, you really hurt me when you said this, that, and the other thing, and you say to yourself, I don't remember being mean. I was just being honest. Well, that's what it felt like to them when it comes back to you. It really hurt. We do it unconsciously sometimes, but are we big enough to say, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was just trying to help by telling you the truth. If we're not brutally honest, we can do more good. You know, somebody said, well, I've got to be honest about this. Well, yeah, there's ways of doing that with a gentleness, a kindness, loving. And that's when they'll receive it. It's all in your intention. If we just blurt back something that we're thinking and don't give it a moment before it comes out of our mouth, we tend to hurt people, not even meaning to. That energy is the language of God. Are you a good God or a bad God? We all want to be good. We do. And when we're good, we feel really great about it, don't we? We see the look on a person's face when we did something kind, that love in their eyes, that somebody actually cared about me, that somebody saw me, that somebody heard my pain. It's a beautiful thing. That's your gift, you see? The gift is in the giving, not giving of gifts. That's, 1 minute they're happy and then they're off and running. It's in the gift of you, what you can share of yourself, of your love and kindness. Now, if somebody's badgering you constantly and making you miserable, that is not somebody that's going to receive you. So you can't really expect that they're going to love you back. It takes two to tangle, right? It does. And if somebody's not receiving your love, you can't make them. Give it to someone who will receive you. It's a beautiful thing for you and them. Love yourself enough to do that. Be aware of who you're with. There's so many people that have come and gone from each of our lives. Give yourself permission to love yourself and have love returned to you. We all come together for different reasons. Some came in to be agitators, to help us to get over ourselves, to change, to open our hearts, whatever. Other people came to be our support system, to understand and help and hold their hands. Know who's in your life and what their purpose is. Our children are a mixed bag. They can bring us so much love and joy, and sometimes you say to yourself, yep, that's why I had kids. But sometimes they help us greatly, don't they? We really learn tolerance. We learn a lot of things from the kids. What a journey. And then the grands come, and boy, they're a joy. You can send them home. Yeah, but you can't send your own kids home. Life is really a wonderful adventure. And the energy that God gave you. Remember how I was saying to you that when you purge, you throw things into the violet flame, and then it comes back to you as pure energy to use again. So it's not like you're giving it away. You're sending it into the violet flame so that it can purify again. So when we've done things that we're unhappy with and we give it up to God, it comes back to us nice and clean to be used for the purposes it was given to us, to love, to bless, to transform negativity around you just by being the light that you are. This is the joy of being alive and even seeing it and experiencing it. It is so beautiful. Some days are tougher than others. A lot of people are coming and going. It's heartbreaking to watch it. But there it is. Everybody traveling through their journey as they wrote it. People that seem like they're victims are actually heroes, that they gave up their physical life to help humanity to grow and to witness things that are wrong so that they can change their mind about how things are going in the world. Don't judge any of it. And anything that you see is actually good. When governments are breaking down and the matrix is falling apart, it's good because it's no longer going to serve us the way things are today and yesterday. It's evolving. Life is evolving. Do you want to evolve with it? Then be in a state of love. It doesn't mean you're a doormat. Boy, do you stand strong. You stand very strong in that light. But you won't be afraid to have a voice. You won't be afraid to say what you need to say. And you'll help yourself and others by being you, genuinely you. It's so powerful to know who you are, to know that you have all this help around you, that you know you're on a path of love, and that love will come back to you and will heal so many people just by being in their presence. For they are holy too, even if they're not acting like it. Never judge a book by its cover or a person by what they look like. You have no idea who they could be. Really. A lady said to me, "Oh, well, I don't know. My husband isn't into his spirituality. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I should stay." I said, "You know what? You have no idea who that person is. They could be an ascended master, just working you, for all you know." Yeah. Don't ever think that you have that figured out, because everyone came into your life because you called them into your life. You wrote them into the script. You made contracts with them. Someone said just recently, "I don't believe in these contracts. I don't know if they're real." I assure you, every person you've ever been with could not have been with you unless you contracted with them. That was the magnetic pull to bring you together. And if you don't believe me, it's fine, but it's true. It is the truth. So, life is perfect in its imperfection, because we named it that. We named it imperfect, but it's perfect. It's exactly what we needed. The things that hurt, the things that strengthened us, the things that challenged us, made us use our spiritual muscles and flex them, made us change, made us grow, made us learn, gave us exactly what we needed. I don't ever want to go back to those days. I want to go forward. And that's up to each one of us to make a choice and keep going forward. Find love. Find love inside you. It will strengthen you. It will bring you courage. It will help you understand how your life should be. And if it isn't, you find a way to find that love, to reflect back the love that you have inside you. It's all up to us. What do we desire? What do we want? How do we want to live? What kind of universe do we want to build inside us? You make those choices and stick with it and find the joy in all of it. We're not supposed to be walking around grouchy. We're supposed to be walking around in total joy. Some days it's easier than others, yes. But at the end of the day, no matter what happened, thank God, be grateful, because that gratitude is everything. It brings more things to be grateful for. An attitude of gratitude. My teacher from long ago, that I became a minister through her, she'd say that every day. An attitude of gratitude will bring you more joy than you'll ever know. So I remember on bad days, and I mean days I name bad, when I was struggling so, I would, through gritted teeth, be grateful. And I got over the gritted teeth. And I realized, you know what? I really am grateful because I don't ever have to go through that again. I took care of it. I dealt with the emotions from my experience. If I was sad, I cried. If I was angry, I yelled. Got it all out of my system so that I could have the peace that passes understanding. Yeah. Okay, so tonight's topic was the language of God. And I hope that you realize that as you get in touch with your divine blueprint, which is your mission, which is your heart's desire, why you came back, as you get in touch with the journey that you were meant to be on, the one on the straight and narrow path of light, love, honor, respect, and integrity, you will realize the joy because you are where you're meant to be, why you came. It gives you purpose. It gives you an excitement inside you to do what you came to do, to feel the magnificence of who you really are at your core. This great Christ that lives inside you, guiding you all the time. God's energy moving through you. Everything that you are, start finding the joy in it. It isn't the everyday things that are happening. It's the overall journey, where you seek to go, what you seek to do, living your joy, living as you. Anything that is not comfortable, that is not satisfying, stop living that life. Bring yourself to the joy, to the purpose. Let everybody go through what they need to, and you go through what you need to. Do it your way. Like Frank Sinatra had it right with that song. He did it my way, right? My way. Do it your way. Live the life you were meant to live. Nobody can bring it to you or make it for you. It's all about you. No one can make you happy or sad. You choose what you want to be. Nobody has any control over you, but you need to have control over yourself. Train yourself to be dignified, to have self-respect, to listen to your heart, to speak with love, to treat people the way you'd like to be treated. That's why you came. And that will bring you joy. And you will be able to live a life that you really wanted to. It will unfold right before you, but we have to get over ourselves, the old us, the old laws, the old rules. That's what holds you back. We made so many rules for ourselves that the old I shall not, the shall nots. Well, let's start saying what we shall do and start living that way. Make your life the way that you desire. Bring into your life the things that bring you joy. If you're waiting for somebody else to make you happy, lots of luck. They're not going to do it. They're having enough on their hands to bring themselves there. Your divine blueprint is the whole plan for you. Everything that you ever came to seek and know, and who you were in the past, and all the gifts, talents that you were given by God. Bring them out in you, the things you love to do. If you love to draw, start drawing. If you love to write, start writing. If you love to do certain things in your life, if you love to dance, go dance. Don't wait for somebody to give you permission to do that. I noticed a lot of men, they don't do what they want to do because they're trying to please somebody else. You guys especially, do what makes you happy. Do it. Don't wait for someone to give you permission. As long as it's not going to hurt anybody, bring that joy to yourself. Each one of us needs to know. Ask ourselves, what does make me happy? What brings me great joy? Bring it into your life. Never settle. Life is not meant to be settled. It's meant to be adventurous and fun. But you've got to make that path. You've got to start walking it, dancing it, running it, however you want to. You want to play a sport? Go play the sport. Right? Do what makes you happy. Is it under the sea? Is it in the sky? Is it just in the earth? Go where it makes you happy. It will love you and you can love it. And that joy that you feel inside you, like for people that love to walk, climb mountains or go in the woods or be on the beach or be in the water, wherever you find your joy, do it. Play pickleball or whatever that stupid sport is that everybody's talking about. Just don't break a leg. In other words, use your energy well. You see? And when you're happy, you bring happiness all around you, and you bring more happiness into your life. And you're grateful for that happiness. And so the universe says, she's happy. Let's bring her more of it. It's really true. You make it happen or you don't. Are you ready to live your real life? To use your energy to find your joy? It's time. It's time. And everybody will enjoy it with you, watching the joy that you have because you do what you love to do. Be who you are. Nobody else on this planet can be you. Honestly, nobody. And if they try, they fail miserably because they aren't you. But who are you? Ask yourself. Dig deep inside. Sit with it. You'll start to read your Akashic record. It's coming. We're going to talk about that a lot. All the gifts that are natural to each one of us is going to start coming into your life. At first, you won't believe it. Believe it. Choose to believe it. And you'll get to see and know who you really are. The great people that you were, and the ones that were the learning lifetimes. It's all fine. Don't judge it. Just love it. Enjoy it. Enjoy being you. Enjoy the light and love that you are. Use your energy well. Have it bring you to places, great heights. Because if you just think about the things you didn't do so good, all you are is miserable. Always feeling like you just never made the mark. Well, guess what? You did what you did because it was required and necessary for you and whoever else it was involved. Just remember that. Forgive yourself for everything. Let it all go. It doesn't belong to you anymore. You don't need this. And definitely it's baggage. Lighten your load and be free. That's freedom. That's how you're going to find freedom. You're going to feel good about yourself again. It's so important. Love thyself. Give yourself a hug, a pat on the back, a smile. Give yourself the joy of doing what you love to do, being where you love to be. This is nourishing. That's using your energy well. And let me tell you, it's helping others to free themselves as well. We're the ones that put us in a jail, hold ourselves back, afraid to be free. Don't be afraid of it. You'll be so happy. The joy will just bubble out of you. People will feel it. They'll see it in your face, in your eyes, in your movements, in your words. You truly become divine. Everyone thinks you got to grow wings and be an angel and all this other stuff. Please. You're angels on earth. Just being you, bringing joy to other people and yourself. That's being an angel. You're all so beautiful. So beautiful. Start seeing that in yourself. Start living it. Change your mind about how you do things. Bring joy even in your work. Look at it as a great experience. The people that you're with. We learn from everybody. Every day I always say, wow, I learned so much today about myself and others. Through others. Through experiences. Through the delight of being around other people and seeing myself in all of them. I love when I'm with the young ones. It makes me feel playful and little again. Not that I can get on the floor and play with them, but that's a whole nother story. So the language of God is energy. Energy moving at different frequencies. Just keep the frequency high. Forget about all the problems in 3D. It isn't yours. And if you do have problems in 3D, fix them. Become the resolution person, not the person who gets hysterical or sad or worried. What are you worried about? If God is with you, who could be against you? Anything that goes wrong, it's because that's what we believe. Get rid of it and free yourself. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take your experience from you or the things that you personally experienced and learned through that experience. It's all yours. And people cannot believe it, but that's not why it's yours. It's not for them to believe. It's not for you to even speak about. It's for you to know and cherish. Cherish the holy moments, the little victories over self, taming that ego. It's all about love, joy, blessings. That's what it's all about. And that's what you take with you. And that's what's stored and learned by your soul, the eternal part of you, the forever you, forever and ever. Only put into your consciousness what you want to bring with you. Please. You don't need to know. What you need to know will be given to you. Inside, instinctively, you'll know. Let the world be. You don't belong here. You're just here to love it free. I want to wish you a very happy new year. It's going to be a ride, but we're riding it together. Just look at it as a great adventure. Keep your heart wide open. Keep your mind clear. Keep centered. And don't let anything shake you out of your center. All of us have to remember this. It's okay, whatever happens, it's okay. We can't stop it. And we're being tested how we react or respond. You see, that's what counts. How do you deal? Do you deal in fear or in prayer? Remember that. Be strong, be mighty, be you. Amen. Thank you so much for being here all year. We learned so much together. It's really been a joy. And I honor each one of you. And I appreciate that you come and listen and learn and watch the videos that are very supportive. Those that are chosen are perfectly in alignment with where we are. And wait till you see what's coming.
We are deeply grateful for this forum. We thank those in attendance for your attention, your wonderful questions, future topic suggestions, and stories that touched our hearts and opened our minds to new possibilities. Our collective energy has filled this forum with light and love for each other. We are so grateful that each of us brings guides and angelic beings to the forum, raising the frequency ever higher. We are grateful for the assistance, inspiration, and guidance from the benevolent beings overseeing the forum. Know that we are all deeply loved and richly blessed. Amen.
What if I told you that there is a universal language that connects all living beings on this planet? A language that has the power to transcend words and touch our souls. In today's video, we are going to explore the fascinating concept of energy being the language of God, and how it can unlock a greater understanding of ourselves and the universe. Stick around until the end, because we are going to uncover the hidden power that drives our existence and discover how this fundamental principle governs every aspect of our lives and how we can harness it to manifest our deepest desires. The law of energy is a fundamental principle that governs the universe. It is the divine code that underlies all of creation, connecting everything in existence. This law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. This concept, known as the law of conservation of energy, has been recognized and studied by scientists for centuries. As Albert Einstein once said, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. The law of conservation of energy is a cornerstone of modern physics. It is based on the principle that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but rather it is transferred or transformed from one form to another. This law holds true in all aspects of life, from the smallest subatomic particles to the vast expanse of the universe. The law of conservation of energy states that the total amount of energy in any closed system remains constant over time. This principle applies to the universe as a whole, where energy is finite and has a limited capacity. Energy exists in various forms, both in the physical world and in the mental and emotional realm of human beings. However, humans often disregard this fundamental principle and exploit resources without considering the consequences. But in reality, energy is never lost. It is merely transformed or transferred. This transfer of energy is a matter of choice that lies within each individual. Our capacity for mental emotional energy is also finite, yet we often give it away without realizing its true value. When a star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it undergoes a catastrophic gravitational collapse, forming a singularity which is infinitely small and dense enough to warp space-time. Despite its small size, the singularity has a massive gravitational pull, and its effects are felt far beyond its immediate vicinity, slowing down time to a near stop. The collapse also affects all celestial bodies within its reach, causing them to fall from cosmic grace. The collapse occurs when the inward gravitational pull exceeds the outward force generated by thermonuclear fusion, which is the energy source that enables a star to shine. Therefore, for a star to shine brightly, a delicate balance between these two forces is necessary. Similarly, in our lives, we must maintain a balance in how we transfer our energy and to whom we allow it to transform. It's easy to let our fire die for the wrong reasons and transfer our limited energy to undeserving recipients. We must focus on the things that matter most, those that make us happy, and be mindful of how we utilize our energy. The implications of this law are profound. It means that every action we take, every word we speak, and every thought we have has an energetic impact on the world around us. It means that we are all interconnected, and the energy we emit ripples out into the universe, shaping our reality. Words are described as a tool that can manifest desires and intentions by influencing the subconscious mind and the universal mind. The power of words lies in their ability to create vibrations that resonate with the energy of our desires. When we speak words that align with our intentions, we are sending out a powerful energetic signal to the universe. Ancient civilizations understood the power of words and their connection to the divine. In many ancient belief systems, words were considered sacred and were used for manifestation and prayer. The ancient Egyptians, for example, believed that the spoken word had the power to create reality. They believed that the universe itself was created through the power of the spoken word. In the words of the ancient philosopher Lao Tzu, "Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." Let us embrace the divine code and consciously shape our destiny through the power of energy and words. The relationship between words and energy is a fascinating one. Words have the power to shape our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, which in turn influence the energy we emit. When we speak words of love, gratitude, and positivity, we are aligning our energy with the higher vibrations of the universe. Conversely, when we speak words of fear, doubt, and negativity, we are aligning our energy with lower vibrations. The energy we emit through our words not only affects our own reality, but also has an impact on the world around us. Just as a pebble creates ripples in a pond, our words create energetic ripples in the universe. These ripples can attract or repel the people, situations, and experiences that come into our lives. Understanding the law of energy and its connection to words is the key to harnessing its power for manifestation. By consciously choosing our words and aligning them with our desires, we can create a powerful vibrational match between our intentions and the energy of the universe. This exploration seeks to illuminate the idea that energy, in its essence, serves as the architectural plan, the divine blueprint that governs the orchestration of all creation. Through understanding and harnessing this universal energy, we embark on a journey to align ourselves with the very essence of our deepest desires. At the heart of the universe lies an invisible design, an energy blueprint that guides the formation and evolution of all that exists. This perspective draws inspiration from ancient wisdom, such as the words of Heraclitus, who observed, "The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts." In this context, thoughts are the brushstrokes, and the universal energy is the canvas upon which the masterpiece of reality is painted. The recognition of energy as the divine blueprint invites us to explore the profound notion that every aspect of creation is interconnected through a common energetic thread. This universal energy is the silent force that pervades all things, transcending boundaries and acting as the common language of existence. To tap into this energy is to align with the very foundation upon which the cosmos is constructed. As we delve into the concept of the divine blueprint, we realize that aligning with universal energy becomes a gateway to manifesting our deepest desires. This aligns with the teachings of various spiritual traditions, such as the Taoist principle of Wu Wei, which suggests that harmony with the natural order leads to the effortless fulfillment of one's purpose. Aligning with the divine blueprint involves a symbiotic relationship between intention and universal energy. Intention serves as the navigator, guiding the flow of energy towards the manifestation of desires. Reflecting on the words of the ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius, the will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. As we attune ourselves to the divine blueprint, we witness the dynamic interplay of universal energy in our lives. This resonates with the wisdom shared in Hindu scripture, the Upanishads, which declare, "You are what your deepest desire is. As is your desire, so is your intention. As is your intention, so is your will. As is your will, so is your deed." One technique to harness the law of energy is through the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reflect our desired reality. By repeating affirmations daily, we can reprogram our subconscious mind and align our energy with our intentions. Affirmations act as a potent tool that wield the ability to reshape the energetic fabric of our existence. Affirmations, succinctly put, are positive statements that, when consistently repeated, have the potential to alter thought patterns and subsequently the energy one emanates. Their transformative efficacy is rooted in the understanding that thoughts shape reality, a principle encapsulated by the ancient proverb, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Consider affirmations as catalysts for restructuring energy patterns within the self. The resonance of positive statements reverberates through one's consciousness, fostering a shift in the vibrational frequencies emitted. This aligns with the idea that energy flows where attention goes, emphasizing the intimate link between focus, thought, and energetic manifestation. Crafting affirmations that genuinely resonate with desired manifestations involves a nuanced approach. Akin to an artisan molding clay, the choice of words, emotional tone, and specificity of the affirmation contribute to its efficacy. The ancient wisdom encapsulated in the Taoist philosophy of yin and yang can be applied here. Balance and harmony in affirmation, crafting yield optimal results. Consistency and repetition constitute the backbone of effective affirmation integration. By repeating affirmations consistently, a positive feedback loop is established within the mind, reinforcing the intended energy patterns. This echoes the wisdom imparted by Aristotle, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Visualization is another powerful tool for harnessing the law of energy. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and feeling the emotions associated with them, we can create a strong, energetic imprint that attracts our desires into our reality. The law of energy is not confined to particular rituals or practices. Rather, it is a mindset that can be integrated into our everyday lives. To do so, we must develop mindfulness and conscious awareness of our thoughts, words, and actions. When we consistently select words that uplift and empower, we create a positive, energetic atmosphere that encourages the realization of our goals. By embracing this approach, we can better harness the power of energy and improve our lives. Mindfulness extends the connection beyond formal meditation sessions into the fabric of our daily lives. The great philosopher and theologian Thomas Merton once mused, "The present moment is filled with infinite treasures if you stop and notice them." Mindfulness invites us to infuse each moment with conscious awareness, recognizing the divine energy pulsating through every experience. Additionally, practicing gratitude and appreciation amplifies our connection to the divine energy. The great philosopher Aristotle once stated, "It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light." By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we shift our energetic vibration to a frequency of abundance and attract more of what we are grateful for. To comprehend the language of God, one must first recognize the existence of a divine source of energy. As the ancient philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "From wonder into wonder, existence opens." This wonder is the recognition of the divine energy that permeates every atom and connects all of creation. The Bhagavad Gita, a revered Hindu scripture, echoes this sentiment, stating, "I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me." This profound insight underscores the idea that connecting with the source is pivotal for unlocking the secrets of manifestation. Meditation, a timeless practice embraced by various spiritual traditions, offers a profound way to commune with the divine source. As the great Indian sage Patanjali declared in the Yoga Sutras, when the turbulence of distracting thoughts subsides and the mind becomes still, meditation happens. By stilling the mind through meditation, we create a sacred space within ourselves to attune to the universal energy. This aligns with the wisdom of the Buddha, who said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Through meditation, we cultivate a mind attuned to the frequencies of the divine, setting the stage for powerful manifestations. In the exploration of energetic manifestation, a critical nexus emerges in the correlation between human emotions and the vibrational frequencies they emit. Grounded in the understanding that emotions constitute dynamic energetic signatures, we delve into the nuanced relationship between our emotional states and the capacity to manifest our aspirations. Acknowledging the wisdom encapsulated in Albert Einstein's assertion that everything is energy, we consider emotions as resonant frequencies within the broader energetic spectrum. Analogous to distinct musical notes in a symphony, emotions contribute unique vibrations to the intricate composition of one's energetic field. Manifestation is fundamentally an energetic process intricately linked to the quality of emotional frequencies one emits. An analogous metaphor presents itself. Envision manifestation as a dance and emotions as the choreography that determines the elegance and coherence of one's movements on the cosmic stage. The process of manifestation is greatly influenced by one's emotional state. Negative emotions may attract corresponding frequencies, while positive emotions can harmonize with and attract positive energies. This principle closely aligns with the law of attraction, which states that similar energies attract each other. Emotional energies have a ripple effect, affecting one's reality at all levels. By emitting positive emotional frequencies, individuals can create a positive feedback loop with the universe, resulting in a harmonious resonance. Elevating one's emotional state requires a deep understanding of emotional intelligence and strategic engagement. In our pursuit of understanding and progress, it is essential to be aware of misconceptions and myths that can impede our growth. One such myth is the notion that manifestation is solely about wishful thinking or positive affirmations. While positive thinking is undoubtedly an essential factor in the manifestation process, it must be accompanied by aligned action and a deep sense of belief in the manifestation process. It is also a common myth that energy and manifestation are solely within the mystical and esoteric realm. However, the truth is that the law of energy is a universal principle that operates independently of our beliefs or understanding. By embracing this truth, we can become more self-aware and empower ourselves to co-create our reality consciously. This understanding enables us to lead a life of abundance and manifest our deepest desires more effectively. The law of energy is a divine code that holds the key to manifesting our desires and creating a life of abundance. By understanding and aligning ourselves with this universal law, we tap into the infinite power that flows through us and everything around us. Through the power of our words and thoughts, we communicate directly with the universal mind and co-create our reality. There is no doubt that energy is the language of God, and we can align ourselves with it to be in harmony with the divine and enhance our spiritual growth. Thanks for sticking to the end. I hope you took away some great insights and knowledge from this video. Your support is hugely appreciated here at The Power of You, so I would love to hear your feedback in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel with your bell notifications turned on so you never miss a future upload. Thanks again. Have a great day.
I've been looking for some relief. I've been searching, but don't know what I need. Lost in my thoughts, don't know what to believe. The truth has always been in front of me. When I get caught up in the day by day, holding on to pain that just won't go away, I say thank you to the hard times for making me stronger. Thank you for all the lessons that are making me wiser. Thank you to those who were kind to lifting me up. Thank you for all my blessings, I am so grateful. I just gotta say thank you. I just gotta say I am learning, don't know where life will lead. I am growing, find the best parts of me. Wherever I go, I will be positive, go with the flow, embrace the life I live. When I get caught up in the day by day, holding on to pain that just won't go away, I say thank you to the hard times for making me stronger. Thank you for all the lessons that are making me wiser. Thank you to those who are kind to lifting me up. Thank you for all my blessings, I am so grateful. I just gotta say thank you. I just gotta say thank you. I just gotta say thank you. I just gotta say, when I get caught up in the day by day, holding on to pain that just won't go away, I say thank you to the hard times for making me stronger. Thank you for all the lessons that are making me wiser. Thank you to those who are all my blessings. I am so grateful. I just gotta say